The other day, Sammy asked me to name as many Avengers as I could, and I gave him 21. And then he tried to catch me out and was like, now name 21 American presidents. He thought it was really smart. How many did I get? 23. Egg on his face. Then he was like, do me, and I wasn't done humiliating him yet, so I asked him to name as many Spice Girls as he could. He managed Victoria Beckham, and then he got stuck, and after a while he was like, wait, Mel Brooks? I've not laughed that hard in my whole life. I did more of a core workout laughing at that image than in 3 weeks of yoga. This video is sponsored by Cineworld, who, aside from being responsible for my places to go when I want to feel nice and zen, are also charming folk, and I'll tell you for why. They are so excited about Avengers Infinity War in cinemas April 26th that they want to send you and 3 of your friends on holiday to Disneyland Paris for the Marvel Summer of Superheroes. Disneyland Paris. I've never been to Disneyland, any of them, and I keep dropping hints about it and no one is taking me and I'm starting to get a bit bitter. Besides which, I'm not allowed to enter the competition, thumbs down, but you are, thumbs up. Well, thumbs sort of that's my inherent jealousy about the whole situation. I will tell you how to win the competition at the end of this here video, but until then, let's talk Infinity War. I'm indecently excited about this film, and I'll tell you why. I love really widespread, intricate narratives where there's so many individual elements that all come together and make this huge, messy, highest stakes ever climax. It's why I love Harry Potter, which is one of the best examples of it. Like, you take Chamber of Secrets and you introduce a Horcrux, only you don't know what a Horcrux is yet, so when the Half-Blood Prince comes around and you find out what one is, you go back and you look at that diary and you're like, yes, good, thank you. When an author knows everything there is to know about their thing, but they'll only tell you when they want you to know it. I like that. When there's that kind of wider mythology that goes on around the straight narrative and just adds depth to everything, that's why I'm so excited for this film. I know it's ended up as meme central, but they're not messing about when they say this is such an ambitious crossover project, because you can't just manufacture this kind of experience overnight. It's why it's so hard to get cinematic universes to stick. They're so cool, but they're best when you take the time to really work on them and sort of like plan them out and plant seeds all over the place. That's not you going in and saying, hey, later on we're going to do this. It's like, there's an idea. Could this turn into something? And some of them don't, and some of them do. And when they do, you go back and you're like, ha 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 ha. I studied film theory at university for 3 years, and ha 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 was the best way I could find to articulate that feeling. We as an audience have been gearing up to this release for 10 years, 19 films, and we know why the stakes are so big because we've seen it. We've seen the power of the Infinity Stones right back to the very first Captain America, and now we've got Thanos with his big fist, and he's like, yeah, I'm gonna take over the world, and we're like, fair play, I feel like you probably could. And that's why we need to see all of these massive superheroes come together to try and take him down, because the stakes are so high. Someone could die, although we've arguably had the worst loss in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Thor's hair. I'm fine. And beyond that narrative strand and in the wider stuff, we're so excited to see the characters that we've all come to love individually work together. Like, yeah, it's going to be cool to see them battle together, but I can't wait to see Iron Man and Star-Lord have a face-off. Seeing their personalities clash is just, bring it. That said, I can't help but wonder what might happen if he gave us crossovers that no one asked for with characters from other franchises. Like, before it died a death, I really like the idea that in the third Sex and the City movie, Samantha starts dating Thor, and Doctor Strange lives in New York as well, so there could be this whole side plot, like Carrie's off doing her own thing, and then there's this whole side plot where Doctor Strange and Thor both want to take out Samantha, and they're like trying to one-up each other. I feel like that would be, I'd watch that. And on that note, I dropped a little tweet into the ether asking you to tell me your weird film mashup dreams. First things first, altogether too many of you said Shrek. Someone's just put Carol. There's no explanation, no embellishment, just Carol. Alright. The Devil Wears Prada. I like that one. I like the idea that like Tony Stark is the only person that could make Miranda Priestley giggle. Like, she's really shy. Brilliant. Spider-Man / Ferris Bueller. I mean, that basically happened, didn't it? So a lot of people have said Love Actually, and I don't know if I'd add them to Love Actually because, well, why mess with perfection? But Richard Curtis writing the next Avengers movie sounds like something that I would throw money at. Put Loki in Star Wars. Loki and Kylo Ren sharing hair tips and being fragile together. Fine. Paddington. That's my best one. Like they throw all the might of the Avengers at Thanos and none of it works. And so they bring in Paddington as a last resort and he fixes him with a hard stare and Thanos is like, oh yeah, fair play. Sorry, Paddington, I'll go away now. And then Paddington and Mrs. Bird make them clear up after themselves and everyone's really kind. Oh, I like that one, that's good. That one wins. I think that's quite enough for Marvel to be going on with, so put that into consideration, all of that, for Phase 4, thank you. Now then, if you want to be in with the chance of winning the grand prize of a holiday to Disneyland Paris for the Marvel Summer of Superheroes, this is what you must do. Book your Infinity War tickets through the Cineworld website and then enter your booking reference on the competition page. You click a couple of things and you could be going to Disney. That is indecently simple. The links for everything are in the old description down there. Thank you so much for watching this video. Why don't you pop your Ultimate Avengers crossover things down in the comments section. Professional. And if you're entering the competition, which you probably should, take me with you. Thank you.